Hey everybody, welcome to today's live stream. Elementalist here for Elementalist Gaming, the positive place on the internet where you can make the most out of your hobbies. Today I'll be doing something a little bit different. Today I'll be streaming one of my viewer matches and doing the commentary on it as it happens because today will be my first attempt at coaching and I'm going to do it live. So I hope y'all enjoyed the upcoming match and I hope y'all see everything that goes on in this match. Let's take a look at the match and how it's going to break down because we are in what do you call it? Let's see this real quickly. Let's see the map. So all unranked right now, hard to say what's going on. First win, blah blah, good job. So right off the bat, they're already going on. And Jukes Morgana going down. Everybody's going to their lane respectively. It's pretty good. Oh, interesting skin. So everybody's taking their positions already. Cool, cool. I wish I could tell them this is actually the place where they go to. Interesting ward down there.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I see a collie. Alright, so they're pulling some lane swap stuff right now. It's pretty interesting to see. Cool.
Minions have spawned.
Gangplank's a horrible 2v1, but he does have the farming ability to make up for it, so not bad.
A summoner has reconnected.
So by now, they already know that it's a lane swap. Gangplank's staying back. I think that was the first minion for that side. It's 2 minutes, 46 seconds out. It's a pretty deep ward in. Pantheon missed the jungle. Interesting. And currently the Jinx is not. She is not caring about CS at all. But they are still denying gameplay. Okay, Leona is pushing back Kali. That's just what happens generally up in that lane. Oh, Pantheon managed to get the red from them. Interesting. Very strong laning presence. Lane-wise, not that bad. Oh wow, Pantheon is a whole minion camp ahead of me here now. It's pretty good. If he's not pushing out, generally you need to freeze the lane. Oh no. Why call you? No. Don't do it. They both should have followed up. It would have been really easy for Kali to get killed. Knocked out before they try. So generally for 2v1s what happens is you freeze the lane and push him out of lane. Alright, so it's about 5 minutes in. That ward has expired. If you were going to do something, that would have been the best time to ward right here. It's a 3-minute ward. It's really far in. Lost a couple of EXP. Oh man, that was a bad follow up for us. Too quick on the trigger finger, and they're just pushing. So if you look here, this minion wave is actually kind of big. Gangplank actually doesn't lose anything at all. And they're gonna lose. Yeah, no, they're not gonna lose any minions here because Gangplank's pushing out as well. Oh man. Oh, no, that is it. That is so close to it. So close. Oh man. The lack of participation from Polly 2. Nope, dead. Nope. Nope. Very close there. Very good. That one was pretty good. That was a pretty good play. Oh, so close. Oh, too far away from the XP. Alright, so they're both together, back together at base. Which is good, you know, generally when you get a kill, you should go push as far as you can, go back ASAP. So that's what they did. Lane would be frozen. No, lane's pushing because they didn't push as far as they can. Oh, there we go. It's pretty good. So Gangplank realizes this. Nine minutes in. Pushes the lane forward to 7, 8 leads. So I'm pretty sure these 8 now now 14 minions lost. Frustrating. I can safely assume the tower is also going to go down. Because they're doing the lane swap back. Okay. Yeah, couldn't continue to dive. No, it was already too far ahead. He should not be there. A collie could easily KO him really, really quickly too. Like that. Well, it's really close. Morgana's fighting level 6. Used her binding earlier, so can't really do much. Oh, missed binding. Overextended for that fight. Oh, she's gonna go down. Oh my. Okay, that's okay. Pretty even in terms of gold winning and everything. Good response from the mid, except I don't think mid should have responded at all. Because if he didn't respond, the lane just would have been pushing in and they would have had more XP and gold.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Sightstone, boots, okay. So, reward having Morgana, that's okay. They're kind of setting up the dragons. At least they have vision now. Alright. Collie's gonna try to. Nope. Missed out. But Collie also lost a tower, so. Like, what you're supposed to do in this general situation right here would be push it out and then go ganking. But I guess it worked out pretty well. And then Pantheon wasted the ult. Tower's still going to be pushed in a little bit. But because the minions come out faster on this side, it's going to offer a lot of resistance. Like, way more than normal. And because the waves just got here, you could assume that the wave is going to freeze here and continue pushing out because the minions will arrive relatively early. And it won't be even, as even as you think. The only thing that lane got going for it is the canyon, the siege minion is still there. So this lane is actually in a really bad position. It's going to be pushed out and all that EXP will be lost. Well, yes, they picked up a kill for it, but literally speaking, they should have just stayed bot and farm. Oh, there goes the smite off, and there goes the knockout. Really even in terms of gold and everything. Vagar should have gone home, because Vagar still had enough mana to stop them from doing anything, especially the tower. But now the free tower when you go home like that. Trying to stun lock her up. Very good. Switched on to that. Very good. Nice play, we do. Black shield, black shield. No citrus fruit either. Oh my gosh. So good. Throw out your spells to see if you get a lucky catch. That's funny. That's very mana cost and efficiency as well. Apparently people still get blue spites, alright. So, as it currently stands, they're ahead by 2 towers, which is the equivalent of 3 or 4 kills. Yeah. Look at that, 21 to 23. 22, so it's 1.5 difference right now. 1.5 difference is literally like 5 kills difference, or 6 kills. It's a lot. So even though they're down to, they're up by the gold. What's better is that it's global gold, so the rest of them have like a good time to turn back in. Especially because look at this. GP is going to solo that dragon. Nobody has vision of dragon at all. Yep, there goes the attack boost onto the dragon. There the Vagar is going back. They're trying to push this tower to even it out right now. I'm pretty sure Pantheon's gonna ult in. Nope. Just a little bit too late. He's gonna go back to jungle. So that's where all the action is. With that, they're pretty much even now. They had even 3 towers, 25k. They're pretty much only behind the dragon. The dragon's worth not that much anymore, team-wise. Pantheon going on his jungle spree again, which is okay, because jungle's gonna get fed too. But Pantheon actually needs to like be warding and making the plays happen. That's like the most important part. When you look at the wards for the pink map, they controlled all of the dragon side. Like they made sure nobody was gonna get them in the dragon and all this other stuff. So it's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So I'm gonna come up. Against the victory.
'Cause
Like they're literally behind. Down here, so jump. Free knockout. Oh, not quite. Pretty much free knockout. So when you see that there are people in the lane and you think it's generally safe to push, make sure you have like a backup plan, because people with global ults, make sure you keep track of them pretty well, or else they're just gonna knock you out. Despite the support being away so much, not that big of a difference in this match because the kills are good to wherever they do go. Nice. Guys, Akali shut down. She knew how much she could do. She ratted and did it. Very good. Did not waste the ult on that, which is really nice. Yep. Use it to zone a little more though. And that was the team thing though. Team backs off, you back off pretty good. Normally they would just alternate and get the tower. Moved up. Moved up. Very, very free. Yeah, nothing to ult with at that time though either. And with this, the enemy team pulls 2 ahead like they were before. You have such a strong commanding lead. It's really hard for anybody to push back. Like the whole thing is they're taking everything to take. And because they're responding to mid lane, bot turret is pretty much free to fall as well. So very, very good strat from the red team coming out. Oh, Akali. It's too much. Ignite gives you vision too, so that's way too much. Oh, Juice is really strong. I use that as well. Pretty good. That's a bait in. Got down. This is a really tight back and forth. And because so many objectives are taken, 2 dragons on their side as well. The gold lead is as commanding as ever. It's still widening even though they lost that skirmish. And if you see there, it's like 37,000 right now. And so 35, so it's pretty it. Interesting. Dragons up. Dragon Live, so good, I like that. Always low on the mana. Changing builds is not working very well. Wow, look at the wards that they've gotten just to gain vision control. It's really impressive. Like, Red as a team really controls Dragon when it comes to controlling Dragon. And because they're doing that, they're just going to win the game. It's really impressive that they have all that control down. Single Dragon Slayer, single Dragon Slayer. You put down the wards and you do nothing with it, and it's just gonna reset. And you can literally do Dragon with 2 people at this point. I mean, it's not even hard. I guess you choose to go back towards something else. Like, people are not even caring about Dragon. That's where the team fight should be happening right now. So this is pretty much going to be a Pantheon Force Steal, isn't it? You've done Pantheon enough times, you know that this is pretty much a one-round try to Force Steal. Oh, nope, he's actually going in. Good, I get it. Oh look, 2-man Force Steal. Oh yeah. We need to map out 2 dragons on this. Okay. That would even up the very little bit more. Not that much more though. Objectively, you take dragon for strength. No, don't continue on that. That was a nice, delicious game plan that you can focus yourself on. I like how they put a vision ward for a calling right next to the tower, like it doesn't even matter at that point. So there's a few things that I could see about the red team that's really good. They have more vision control, and even though they're kind of behind right now, they're not behind in gold at all. They always have a good substantial gold lead, about 1 to 2k. And when they defend as a team together and then take objectives. It's very important. Whereas Udyr, this jungle is not actually doing much. Pantheon is out leveling him and out CSing everything. Higher kills, higher minion count, everything. So it's actually quite scary to see. Like, the red team outclassed the blue team in a lot of situations. But what the blue team got going for it is that when it does come down to damage and fighting, they are doing a spectacular job just due to the lack of a tanky presence on the other team. So when they do damage, they do a lot of damage. The only thing is, once somebody disrupts you, then it's over. One shot, half your life. So right now, Pantheon's doing a split pushing lane because even if something breaks out, he could come in and stop it. But he hadn't had his eyes on it for a while. So the amount of damage coming out on the blue side is just so phenomenal that even with the commanding advantage that Red has, it's not going anywhere soon. So, where does this leave us? Well, if you look at the blue side, all their champions are super late game champions. Udyr, if he gets his full build, if he's going tanky, will eventually outdo everything. Veigar only gets stronger with time. Let's see, Kali is a hyper assassin, so she's going to be able to be useful no matter what. Look at the warding. They know everything that's going on, so they can make whatever decisions. But despite that, Victor is No Mask of Madness on Victor. And we all just started it. And she's trying to pick a fight with an collie. It's kind of funny. Oh, we're going. Oh, look at the people rifle there. Oh my gosh. If they waste everything on the collie, they have great shield. Should just back off. Knock that dude out. So they evened out for that fight. Even though they're okay, go ahead. Which means that, roughly speaking, in these type of matches, a couple of thousand really doesn't matter because they're not being utilized or forced. Cleared out the pink one is so funny. One tower ahead, commanding lead. Baron fighting right now. 31 minutes in. No one! 1 for 1. That's alright. Man, everybody's just dropping the pink boys early. Oh my gosh, that's full team catch. Go in and ult. Ult, ult, ult. Oh, a little bit late. Oh, that is a very commanding lead. Push, push. That's basically an ace. Why go back? Pantheon's doing the right thing. We got something. They could, well, actually, not Leona probably did something right too because they were setting for the Baron fight if it does happen. Nope, don't do it. For some odd reason, he's not doing that much damage. Pantheon has Maw. Oh, he's building tanking already. Yeah. Double brutalizer effects? What? Yeah, what? That should be there. It's cool, whatever. That should be a, what do you call it? Around this Hydra. Like, I always think, oh hey, if you have whatever, if you have a good cycle of spells, you could really like pull down and burst and stuff, but nope. So they got the next dragon. So how many dragons have transpired here? There's just a couple. 3 in 30 minutes. It's not optimal. It should be 4 right now, but it's okay. You know, don't use everything on the tank. 1/3 damage. OP. So keeps poke, but 1/3 of your mana is now gone already, and you're still farming. Oh, look where Leona is. GP is not going to beef him at all. Alright, red is actually slightly losing control. There goes. That means they can do whatever they want. Internal engage, blind engage. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna go on here. Trade for trade. Right now, actually, it's so hard for a team to start up Baron, do it really quickly. In order to really contest Baron, Baron has to not be active. Once he started, he just does a ton of damage to you. It does a ton of AoE damage too, but I mean, I think if you switch off tanking, you can still be able to do it. Baron feels very scary, to say the least. Very good. That Leona is really good with providing wards. You recognize their strength, how fast they can do it as well. Trying to contest it here. Oh, they should just finish it. Why? Why are they like... The only one that would be prepared to sacrifice should be... Yeah, that was a really bad sacrifice for themselves. They're so black. Man, that team fight was so full of action, it was done. So the thing that I think you could expect in like these silver or gold, silver, bronze, and gold matches is people actually know how to team fight really, really well. Now, the caliber of player has actually gone up quite a bit because if you've been playing this for 5 years, you're actually going to be really strong. You have good team fighting ability. So the team fights are actually really fun to watch in these type of matches. The only thing that I would improve in these matches are vision and objective control, which is pretty much the reason for their commanding gold lead right now. They're like 7,000, 6,000. No, they're just 5,000. Around 6,000 ahead. So they're about 6,000 ahead, and it's just so much at that point because 6,000 is like a full item. And if you give it to the team has warded properly, like Leona has, everybody is just gonna be pretty big and strong. You know, they have a giant Leona to worry about, and everybody else is just gonna be so powerful. That was a premature game. Very good. And I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the catch and the prime. Oh my goodness, look at that. The amount of damage coming out and that calling catch did not help. Nice dodge. It's pretty much done. Take everything you can. Recall and go back. The Sieging and pushing, sieging and pushing. So good. 4 dragons on their belt, no 3. Not bad. Cool, cool. So they're sticking it up. They already know where they're at. They're trying to react to dragon. Good. Gangplank's already top, doing whatever, and these guys are just pushing whatever they can. If I was blue team, I would actually just all try to go for Sivir, push in, get one objective, and let Gangplank push a little bit, even though that's kind of scary. But I mean, you're not going to stop him from pushing anyway, because he just pushed to up here, and then he left, right? So if you pushed in, you would have had some added pressure, and you'd be able to alleviate pressure on the other places on the map, and that would actually help out quite a bit when you're starting to do low speed things. Very good engage, but that would be done. Yeah. As long as they stay as a group, and they know they're going for the kill. Oh, they're throwing it away. It was so good, the bounce killed him. Lasers, OP. Overextension, OP. Oh, he could have got him. Poke. I don't know what they were doing, really. Got a global execute. It's pretty scary. Overextend for the funds. Could have just recalled and reset for Baron, which is coming up really soon. Interesting. Yep, recall reset for Baron. That was a little late. But they did it, which is good. Jinx got the red buff. They still have time to respond. Why did they go into Baron? Come on. Do it! Do it, come on! You know you want to. So what's going on here? It's still a really close match. It's anybody's game, actually. At this part, and it's really easy. Call it. Alright, finally grouped. That's good. Baron would be up. You wanna bait that Baron? No, they're just gonna push. I would give up a tower for Baron. Like, they should be doing it right now. I don't know. Oh yeah, they are. So they're a couple of seconds off the mark, but it's pretty good. Just keep pushing. Oh no, yeah, there we go. So there we go. Oh, too buff. They split out the team fight as well. So Morgana did good holding a couple of them back. Teleport. Take everything. Go just push. Go damages push. As long as Gangplank and Jinx are together to take everything, then it's done. Look how far they both had to run just in order to back. Like right here, right here. So good. So pretty, so very good. So you could actually tell that this is how the team is gonna fight up from the start. Like I predicted that the red team had a slightly better mechanics, and the mechanics actually won them a commanding lead and the match pretty much. So it was pretty good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's the lane swap that did a lot, and then the response to the lane swap was kind of slow. And when they responded, they lost a lot of minions, so that's actually one of the things that actually not help for the blue team as well. They did a really good job keeping up. I mean, everybody had their kills and stuff like that, but it's not just the way that the Pantheon controlled the jungle. It was much stronger than Udir's. And Udyr is actually a pretty scary jungle to invade, but then they did it willy-nilly all day, every day anyway, so. Udyr focused a lot more on ganking, and Pantheon focused on just clearing his jungle, and that actually helped him out a great deal. And in the end, they had the victory to show for it, so it was pretty good. And also, Gangplank finally went tanky. I don't know about that, though. If you're Gangplank, and you need bulk tank items, Spirit Visage not the way to go. For like, I'm pretty sure, 100%. Like, you need Bloodthirster, gives you 300 health and damage, and then like 2 more items. Spirit Visage is only about 500 or 600 off from Bloodthirster, so it's not worth. I'm pretty sure he could have gotten Bloodthirster in that state, so it's pretty good. Yeah, this is an interesting way to see it. I don't know the MVP on the other side. I would say Pantheon was pretty good, but they always got caught in between. That Leona, though, is a really good follow-up. Like, from what I see, very, very nice transition all the way into every fight possible. I mean, there was just so much action going on. It was pretty scary, And the way that they followed up with each other was really good, so I enjoyed watching that. And the team battles, like I said before, like, it doesn't matter which tier you're in, you actually get pretty nice team fights. Although there's a little more chaos in the team fights than there are in, like, pro leagues and stuff like that. It's really, really good to see that these fights happen too, because a lot of the times fights don't happen because it's one person or another just going in for it. The fights happen really well because you're able to gel and glue and stick together as a team, play out your roles. I just can't believe that, you know, the early game people actually won the match, because late game, they all had late game powerhouses on blue side. So, just a little bit of a tank would be really good for you, you know what I'm saying? That's what they did. The bulk of the AoE damage came from Victor and stuff, though. Like, there are more armor damages, but I would totally still get Locket for this team, just because look at what they have. Any 200-300 points of shield would be good. It's activatable. Once Victor pops his ult, it's a dot, so you basically have to use that. I'm just surprised Victor didn't get Leandri's Torment. That's actually a really important one for him. So anyway, that aside, very good match. I enjoyed watching it. Until the next match, I hope y'all have a good time, and we'll see you back really soon. Let's take a couple of minutes to take a break. I will load up the next match as it goes, though. So, Here's some music for y'all. And have fun. Have tons of fun.